up, family? It's your girl, Natalie Nelson Parker, and I am so excited to be here as your coordinator for volunteer engagement for the Birmingham Black Business Census. And we have a treat for you. We have the amazing, the incomparable, the phenomenal AJ Stevens.
Oh my God, you just splattered me so hard.
As you guys can tell, we really love doing this work.
We do.
We really do. And AJ is such a phenomenal person to work with, and probably like the #1 community ambassador. You were like first on the list, first to say I want to do this. So tell people a little bit about who you are and your phenomenal experience in Birmingham as a son of Birmingham and as someone who's worked with Birmingham Black businesses.
Well, first, thank you so much for this opportunity to serve alongside you and make an impact, continue to make impact here in Birmingham in our small business community. So as you said, my name is AJ Stevens. I am a business development consultant. I'm a financial educator and the founder of the Kaizen Agency, and I specialize in helping individuals and small businesses break down complex financial concepts and business processes into practical, easy to apply solutions. And so I've been doing this work in the community for several years, and it's important for our Black entrepreneurs to not only be equipped with the resources, but also have the education that goes along with it, because you can give people the money, the capital, or resource, but if they don't know how to steward their business, if they don't know how to run the business as a legitimate business, not just a side hustle, we won't have sustainable businesses. We won't have longevity in our businesses. So I believe that work is incredibly important. And so I'm just happy to be here and be alongside you, the homie, and this great team that we're getting ready to comprise and just get the work done.
Yeah, so say a little bit about your experience. How did you get to this place where, I need to go into business development. I need to help with those practical solutions. What was the kind of journey that brought you there?
So I work for a bank, great institution, but they didn't have any programs for small businesses. And they had me doing business development for the bank because they were opening a new branch. And so that's when I began cutting my teeth in meeting people in the community. And so one of the first people that I met was there in Washington, and he used to work for Urban Impact. I called him as he was getting ready to go into the office. And we connected and began to build a relationship, and I began to meet many other people in the ecosystem. And I was like, wow, this is some great work. Like, I don't know anything about this space. And I just began to learn as much as I could. And the bank, I went to the bank with a certification course to be a small business banker. And I learned all this amazing information, but I wasn't able to apply it in that role. And so just building relationships and talking to people in my network, they began to learn my passion about supporting small businesses, and opportunity and began to open up. And so here I am. But I live by be the change you wish to see, right? And so since I grew up without having those resources or information or people that were in certain statutes or doing anything in the community, I always said that I wanted to be the me that I wish I had. And so that's what I live by. That's how I look at how I engage with these small businesses here in our community.
I love that. So now that you're working with the Black Business Census, particularly here in Birmingham, if someone was gonna come up to you and say, what is that? And why is it important? What would your response be, particularly with all this experience you have with working with small businesses and minority-owned businesses?
So I would say this is a way to see real development happen here in our city. So many programs or initiatives come about, but without the data to drive the decisions and what you see being, the solutions you see being given to the small businesses, without this type of work, it wouldn't be as successful. Right, so you're at the helm of seeing real change because data drives decisions. And so if you are even remotely interested in seeing our economic development space shift, or see more small business get the opportunities, get the recognition, or to grow like you want them to, then being a part of a team like this will allow you to be able to do that.
I love that. So you hear it? Black businesses count in Birmingham. When you see AJ in the streets, say what up.
What up?
So as you're getting ready to go out, you're gonna have a team of volunteers, you're gonna be hitting the streets, telling people about the Black Business Census. You've already been phenomenal. AJ is super competitive, y'all. So all of our community ambassadors have a certain quota, and he's like, I'm gonna go above and beyond every single time.
I'm on it. I'm already on it.
Already on it. What are you excited about as you get ready to hit the streets and talk to business owners and be in the community?
So the ability to connect, right? I see business owners all the time at the different workshops and conferences and just around town, but going where they are, going into their neighborhoods and their communities and seeing them in action and doing what they do, and being able to begin to build those relationships, but also working with someone who may not be as familiar with the small business community and how to navigate dealing with Black businesses specifically, is invigorating. It's just, it's a great feeling. So I'm excited that I get to really be on the ground floor of seeing this work being done and the data, collecting the data and what it could possibly do for our Birmingham ecosystem for our Black business.
I love that. And I love also, and I think that's what makes this census different than other censuses, that there is such we are the heartbeat of this, right? The volunteers are hitting the street. They're the hands, the feet. And hearing those stories from all businesses, whether you're a barbershop owner or you're a big finance company, whatever it is, those stories really matter. So you're getting ready to hit the streets and you're recruiting, you're telling people it's important to volunteer. How would you encourage them to come and join the volunteer census team?
So I'll start with this statistic. 30% of Black businesses appear in standard databases. Let that sink in. What does that tell you? That the Black businesses are overlooked, their voices aren't heard, people don't know who they are and what they're doing. So it's important for us to do this work to find those businesses that may not be as well known, may not be as popular, may not be as big as it relates to their revenue size, but those businesses matter because every business is solving a problem, right? And so being in a position where you're able to connect with those businesses and to find out what they're doing, what they need, because this census is not just collecting information about who the business is, but it's about what's going on inside the business. And so this information is not just for us, but it's for them because there's some things on the other side that this data can help them with the platform that we have. And so like the growth plan and things like that. So it's important for you to understand that as a volunteer, that you have to be passionate, you have to be knowledgeable, you have to be excited about connecting with these businesses, making them feel comfortable, building those relationships in a quick time, because we don't have all day to sit with them and talk with them, but we have to build that level of rapport and comfortability with us as we do this work. And so fostering an environment where they feel open to share, because we know that a lot of Black businesses don't like to share their personal information, their business information, when it comes to their money. And so just making sure they feel that this information is not just going to be collected and just sitting somewhere, but it's actually going to make real change, and this could do some things for them and their business, but also the community as a whole. So boom, there you have it. Come lock in with us, Black Business Census.
That's it, that's all, okay? And we know that Black businesses count in Birmingham, and we want to count on you, so join the team.